Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we had to check on the portfolio, see what options we have on the table for this week, and boy, are we back. So let's take a look at it. Buying power, as you see, is down to 65 cents. We have already made the trades for the day. I'm going to go over those. I'm going to go over what happened this weekend, and we have wheeled out of another 300 shares of CleanSpark. So really good to see. For the day, we're up 1% or $66. For the week, up 201 or 3.25. For the month, up 17% or 925. 3 months, 9%. And all time, we are back 24%. And wow, what a climb back. And it's been awesome. And we are just going to keep the momentum going. So we're up to $6,300 in this traditional IRA. And we are wheeling stocks in and out. And I'm using high volatility stocks like CleanSpark, Riot, Mara. And we did use TSL in the past. And we were just collecting those premiums. We're getting in, we're getting out, we're securing some profit. So we secured some profit this weekend. We now only have 3.42 shares of CleanSpark. We took some profit off last week. And CleanSpark is actually running big time today, up 88 cents. But we let some of our shares go on Friday. Why did we do that? Because we are wheeling in and we are wheeling out. So I'm not sure why this says portfolio diversity negative 171%. Not sure how that's possible, but no worries there. So let's go down to CleanSpark and let's go down to the history here. So what happened? We had some shares called away. We had 100 shares called away at the 17. We sold that aggressive. We got paid a nice credit for it. And it was at 17.63 on Friday. So we lost those at 17. We collected the win there. I think that was a $93 winner so far. $93, I think, on the share appreciation there, plus the call premium. And then we sold two at the 17.5. Obviously, I could have rolled them up and out if I wanted to keep the shares. But for me, I wanted to de-risk, let the shares go. You never know if they're going to go down or up. And I wanted to secure the profit. So we sold them at 7.50. I believe my cost basis on these was around low 16. So lots of appreciation there. We got paid $3,500 in credit there. So we sold all 300 shares. And then this morning, what I did is I went in and I sold some CleanSpark puts. This is a short week. We only had a couple of days till Friday, and so I sold into next week on 6/7. So a little bit more time on these contracts, obviously. We sold 4 contracts of CleanSpark. We just barely had enough to get it done. And that is because we had all the cash available. We got paid $40 per contract, you can see here. And we got paid $160 of credit, which is an awesome return on our money. And we have to wait, only a couple of market days for this to either get assigned, which is the hope, or to expire worthless. If it expire worthless, we keep the whole 160. If we get assigned, we still keep the whole 160. But then we get the shares at the 16. So not too bad. It's a good position to be in. If we go to our CleanSpark, our cost basis was 1607. We now are down to obviously the 3 shares, but if we can get assigned to the 16, it would technically lower our cost basis, so that would be fantastic. And that's what we're trying to do. So we wheeled in, we got assigned on the cash secured put, we sold the calls, we got assigned and our shares called away for a profit, and then now we are back to cash and we are trying to get right back into the stock. So that was the play. So I sold that. You can see we're already up $60 on the trade, which is pretty cool. If CleanSpark keeps running and we get towards the end of the week and we've already captured most of the income, then I'll probably close it early. And what I mean by that is we're already up. You can see how this option this morning when I sold it was worth 40, and now it's worth 25 for the same option, right? So I could close this right now. I'm up 37% on the trade already. I could close it now. I'd have to pay back 100 and then I'd book 60 on the trade. But for me, I want the shares. I'm not in a rush, and I want to get paid to buy my shares for cheaper, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep waiting. If I get assigned, fantastic. If I don't, no worries. We'll just keep selling puts and we'll just keep stacking the account. But that's the play for today. CleanSpark 16 puts. Nice return on our money. Hopefully we can get some shares back, and we are building the account. It's really cool to see this back up to 24% all time. Obviously, the last month has been absolutely awesome. And it's time to jump into a little bit of why it's been awesome, right? So let's jump into the spreadsheet. Let's take a look. So you can see here on this CleanSpark put, we sold 2 at the 17.5, 1 at the 17. Those got called away. But the thing that's cool about that is, right, we got paid $80 in premium to sell the 2, $53 in premium to sell the 1. So let's see if I can grab that. No, it's not working. Yeah, anyways, so $133 in premium there to sell those calls. We got that plus the 286 that we got in share appreciation on the 17.5s, the 93 in share appreciation on the 17s. Overall, we got paid $133 for the call premium and $379 for the share appreciation, making it a $512 trade for the week, which is not bad at all. Total trade profits in the last, when did we start tracking this for this account? March, at the end of March. So since the end of March, total trade profit 727. All the call premium since then is $896, and you can see we're doing a lot of it with CleanSpark. I do like trading Riot. We did have some Riot put expire as well, and we collect a little bit of premium there, but it just doesn't pay the same amount, and that's okay. So the Riot puts in there. We've made a couple of plays there, but mostly we're playing CleanSpark. We're playing Mara. Mara has gotten away from us, and so I have not been trading that one. The capital requirement is just too big. I can only do 3 contracts right now, where with CleanSpark, I could do 4 contracts at the moment. So we're sticking to that, but not too bad. If we take, those two... $1,623 worth of trading right there, and you can see why the account's up so much, right? So we got some trade profit from Willen and Dylan. We got some call and put premium that makes up almost $900. So that's the play for the week. We used $6,400 worth of capital, all the capital we had. We sold the 4 CleanSpark puts. That's a 2.5% return on my money. If I get assigned or if I don't get assigned, I hope I do get assigned, because then I can turn around and sell the calls again. If I don't get assigned, then no worries. We'll just continue to sell those puts. If we stay within this range, then I'm going to try to get assigned anywhere between the 15 and the 16.5. Those have been good strikes for me over the last couple of months. If it runs past that, then I'll probably start adjusting my deltas, maybe around the 0.1 to the 0.2 at the most aggressive. And we'll just keep pushing on. So that's what we're doing. That's the account. It's really awesome to see this portfolio continue to grow. It's cool to see it bounce back from when I decided to cut TSLL down here. We were down to $4,300 on April 16th, and I said, I'm done with this. I'm jumping TSLL, and I'm moving on. So we moved on, and we have been absolutely rocking it since then. So that's where we're sitting for the account, up 24% all time. This is a small account. I have this account just to showcase some smaller plays with less capital and how to wheel and deal in and out of stocks. Obviously, you have to pick stocks you're comfortable owning. This is, being a Bitcoin miner myself, this is definitely one of the stocks I like to do that with. And you can see the kind of returns you can get here. Obviously, I did 2.5% return going into this next week on the put side. We obviously did way higher than that with the call premium last week, and the shares getting called away for a profit. But if we can get a solid 4 or 5% a month on this, it'll really, really start to compound. And we're gonna keep pushing for that. Obviously, I'm not gonna have a 17% month every single month, but I would like to break new all-time highs. All-time highs back in the end of December, when obviously Tesla was really high. That $6,700 mark, so we got about $400 more to go, which will probably take me less than a month if everything goes right in order to get new all-time highs in this account. So that's what we're doing. We are grinding, and we are continuing to wheel and deal in and out of stocks. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them below. As always, thanks for the support. Don't forget to drop a like, and we'll catch you next week. Happy investing.